Are good to go. Facebook guys, namaste. God bless. How are all of you? It's Friday, meatballs, and I'm sitting here with you. I hope you guys have a great weekend. It's been absolutely insane, and I'd say it work-wise, just busy, very, very, very busy. I hope you guys had a great week. I looked kind of haggard last night on Kurt's show. I told myself today, I'm like, who the hell was that? But yeah, I made it through the week. Busy, busy, busy. But in a good way, mind you, never complaining, just busy. I mean, work is just phenomenal. But the past several days, I'm gonna get to my point. You guys are gonna dig this really tonight. But I'm gonna get to the National Day out because it's kind of funny. It's National Pecan Tort Day. I never made a pecan tort in 40 years. But if you guys like it, that's great because it also coincides with National Tooth Fairy Day. So when you break your tooth on a biting a pecan, those luscious, very expensive pieces of nuts, you get a prize for it. So enjoy your pecan, and don't forget, save your tooth, man. I only got a quarter when I was a kid. Maybe inflation kicked in, but now it must be what, $50, for a molar, and we're digging up to the front tooth here. Maybe another 75 for the kids nowadays to buy a couple snacks with. But happy Friday to you guys. It was an honor to be on Kurt's show last night and going deep into the spirituality of how important words are in our life. And how important our words are in life really coincides with what I'm going to talk about. Because, I mean, I don't know if the police departments are doing this now to kind of educate people with the laws that are involved with like traffic stops and so forth. Because body cams now are everywhere. Indeed, just as phone cams are, body cams are as well. And I've been inundated. My feed, I clicked on one about a week ago. I mean, I've been like infatuated with watching these people try to discuss their way out of complying with the law. I get it. I understand that. And I tell people, if you're bitching about the law, get elected to office and take the steps needed to change the law. But few people want to do that. They really don't want to comply with the simple laws, even though the law is recited to them. I mean, they still just don't want to believe it. They say, wait, it doesn't make sense. Indeed, I get it. Spiritual laws are the exact same way. You don't have, there really isn't a choice. And I can say this only because when I started to follow them and to understand them, is when life said, here, meatball, this is what we can give you as a result. Not as a reward, but as peace of mind and clarity and the ability to let go of the outside world and not let it dictate your life. Understanding the laws, I mean, if you understand what the isms were telling us for centuries, they were telling us, not warning us, they were saying, look, there's laws in place. We don't really know how they got here because we're telling you, centuries ago, but we do know that they work. And out of the quote box tonight, it's going to be hard for you guys to believe, but really ponder this because it has helped me in so many ways in life. I hope this helps you. You make a choice, you figure out what you want in life, and you put a direct emphasis on it, and 365 days from now could be a whole new spectrum in your life. But you have to understand the laws. And the late, great Bob Proctor really turned me onto this reel that I saw. I got his infomercial CD box set maybe back in the late 90s after I said, wait, Tony Robbins is not doing it for me. He's getting me motivated for about 5 minutes. But what Bob Proctor was trying to explain to us, and he did so perfectly, was how the laws are in place. And if you follow them, you don't have to understand it. You don't have to understand how electricity works, even though you can't see it, but we still turn the light switch on every day. You don't have to understand what karma is, but know that you're gonna sow, you're gonna reap, you're gonna get all these things in life. You really don't have to understand it. All you have to do is implement it in your life. Now, the quote box tonight, as I said, 1 year from now, you will be living your dream life. Get ready. Indeed. I mean, the shaking, I can feel the shaking through my phone here on Facebook Live. They're like, no. Exactly. You've already answered your question. So you can either listen, you can turn off the whole thing. But I'll start with Dr. Joe Dispenza because he clarifies exactly what I said. He said the first thing to remember is, are you going to be defined by a vision of your future or the memories of the past. This is the beautiful thing about life that should really excite you guys, because I want proof that these laws are going to work. Okay, fine. Here's Jennifer Aniston. Remember the dumb actress everybody called her? And she's living the dream right now. To manifest what you want to happen is to speak it as it already has happened. And she's just clarifying the basic laws of quantum science and metaphysics right there, my friends. If you want proof of how the laws work, ask any successful person. Seriously, read the quotes from these people on what they've done. They basically complied with the law that's been given to every one of us. We're not pulled over by a cop and getting, charged with something. The point being is, if you comply with the laws, the spiritual laws of the universe that we all have, we're all endowed with, and if you don't, you're going to sow and reap the reward that you don't want. You're going to reap exactly who you are, is my point. So if you're going to be this person who is not going to believe in anything and is going to be negative all your life, just be prepared. Indeed, get ready, because what's going to happen to you is exactly who you are. So the point being is, 1 year from now, you will be living your dream life. Indeed, get ready. What does that say? Get ready for it. Prepare yourself for it. Endow all the feelings and all the emotions involved with it. And from there, as I'm going to state with Bob Proctor's reel, it's going to start to manifest, man. I'm living proof. Very successful, notable people out there are putting out these words to inform you, saying, look, all you got to do is these simple things. Pay attention, do them daily, repetitiously, continuously, and you're going to create the frequency. And this is the beauty of it, man. It may sound redundant to some people. He said this before. No, actually, no. Every system that I've given on America's Mentor has been tweaked and different by their own way. And the point being is, we have our own way. So I'm giving you all different kinds of recipes, and you guys pick and choose how you want to implement it. It's all kind of the same thing, but it's done in different ways. That's the beauty of it, because we're unique. Our own uniqueness requires our unique way. As long as you clarify and follow the basic foundations of it, guys, 365 days from now, you are going to be in a whole new realm, most importantly, of thinking, but your life is going to amplify from it. But it takes a constant, conscious effort. They call it the conscious work. I love that. I love that phrase. Doing the conscious work on what's going on in your life daily and repetitiously, you're going to evolve into that, exactly who you've always wanted to be. And life's going to say, wow, you're a different magnet now. You're a different antenna. We're going to give you the frequency to match that. That's the whole point of this, is matching your frequency with your desire and following through on it, getting ready for it every single day by implementing it, acting accordingly, following through, and your wish is my command. You just opened the biggest genie in the bottle of the universe. It's going to give you all you desire. And Bob Proctor's box set back then, it says you can have it all. I'm like, bullshit. Have what all? He was stating a fact, indeed, because we can have whatever we want. But it all starts in here, meatball. Every part of it, that's what exactly. You can have anything you want. Indeed, it all starts in imagination. Is creation before the creation. Whether you water it with the thoughts of it or the disbelief of it, it's totally up to you, man. It's totally up to you to decide exactly what you want and follow through with that every day. But I will get to it, so you guys can enjoy your weekend, man. What did they say? The righteous person may fall 7 times, yet rise again. Indeed. If you understand these laws from 24:16 that I just mentioned, you guys will understand that, indeed, there is no obstacles, man. There isn't. Maybe a speed bump here and there, indeed. A speed bump, to me, is a reflection saying, what did I think to bring about that speed bump? Indeed. And I usually find the answer. But here's what Bob Proctor said. You guys can listen to this again. But it's really simple. It's really simple. This is not like a traffic stop where you're trying to plea bargain the law. You can't. You can't. Just like this, you can't change the spiritual laws that are already in place. They're in place to save you. They're in place to enhance you, to empower you, to enlighten you. And if you follow through on this, man, even a smidgen, you're going to get a smidgen. How much you decide is completely and totally up to you. But Bob said, you have to assume it already happened. I've said this a million times on America's Mentor. Live in the end, as Neville Goddard said. Perhaps he's taken some advice from that. But listen, then you have to get emotionally involved with it. I do this every day with whatever desire that I have out there in the universe and that I work with my goals. My journaling is basically my vision board in motion, if you want to use that. I don't need pictures to look at something. My words are verbs, and they're moving, and they're action, and I'm living that emotionally. I'm getting the feelings from having what I truly desire and working on that every single day, whether it's embodiment of health, wealth, abundance, people, whatever it might be. I embody that full feeling with my 5 senses as much as I can and remind myself to keep doing it. Not in the morning, not just at night. It's all the time, no matter what you can. It may sound daunting. It's not. It's life-changing. It's transformation. It's you coming out of your friggin' shell, man. He goes on to say, it's only a period of time before it moves into form. So I'll say it again. You have to assume it already happened, indeed, whatever you desire. Then you have to get emotionally involved with it. It's only a period of time before it moves into form. And the question is, how does it move into form? You attract whatever is required for it to move into form. Listen to what I just said. Being that will attract that. Indeed. So being that, whatever you choose to be, is going to attract the means necessary, as Martin Luther King said. What did he say? To take the first step on the ladder, one realm at a time on the ladder. You're going to be led there. You know, I paraphrase that, obviously, but he understood. Dr. Martin Luther King understood this wholeheartedly with the obstacles that he endured during his when he was advocating civil rights. Indeed, but we all have we are our own little advocate. We're advocating who we are to the universe and saying, okay, did we match it? We're going to get it or what? And you keep doing that every single day. You attract all the energy to produce the physical result. As a result of doing the work, the conscious thinking, you're going to attract the scenarios. Therefore, you attract all the energy to produce the physical result. How do you do that? He said. You intellectually and emotionally stay in the vibration of the goal you desire. You see it already as present tense. Present tense is living in not just the present, but in other words, the complete wholeness of what you want. And I don't have the direct definition. Maybe you guys can look it up for yourself. You can Google present tense. But it embodies all of you. Not one toe in the pool, not a hand, not a finger. But you embody that person you've always wanted to be on the inside for it to be created on the outside. That keeps you on the frequency. Indeed, frequency is key. Vibration is key. And how long you guys stay in the vibration of wealth, feeling wealthy, imagining wealth, taking acts accordingly to attract wealth, you are going to be wealthy. It's impossible not to fail. You guys are going to get right on track. Did I say that right? It's impossible to fail if you do this, because you're implementing all of you to the universe, and it's going to say, hey, you're doing the right thing. Here's the rewards for it. This is basically your karma. That's just given right back to you. That keeps you on the frequency, which dictates what you attract. You can only attract to you what you are in harmonious and vibration with. I'll say it again. You can only attract to you what's in harmonious vibration with you. I know I couldn't read my writing on that. Think about it. What you're vibrating, how you're feeling every day, is what you attract every day. That constant state of feeling is telling the universe who you are. It doesn't see you as a person there, Meatball. It only sees your frequency. It only understands frequency and energy. So realize that everything starts in here as a thought, which turns into energy. That's what the universe understands. You got to believe it before you see it, not see it to believe it. When you believe it, you understand it's already there. And they said in Scripture, every ism out there, they're saying, see it in your mind. You're going to hold it in your hand. Indeed, however way you see it, that's the beauty of this law. That's the beauty of knowing the fact that you have all the power in your little noggin between your left and right ear to create anything you desire. That's why you can have anything you want. But the question is, how do you want it? Do you want to bring it to you, or you just want to keep it as some abstract inspirational thought that comes out from time to time triggered by your five senses? This is a question that I ask everybody. I mean, it's saying, look, you want to change your life, you got to change your life. Everything about it. You gotta disregard who you were to create the person you've always wanted to be, and to follow through on that every day. You may not see the results instantaneously, or snippy snappy, as I say here in America's Mentor, but you have to be diligent. And is your desire, all of you, to make that kind of commitment, is my question. People will give their heart to another person, in a heartbeat, knowing the fact that it's going to get shit on. Well, what I'm saying is, when you're working on yourself, you make the conscious choice of giving all of it, and you're going to receive all of it. That's the point. Not giving it to anyone or anything, but giving this to yourself. The gift that keeps on giving is you believing in what you want before it's actually manifested. And you're going to start seeing the synchronicities out there to clarify what you're thinking about every day. It's already happening now. If you're living in frustration, you're going to see more things in life that are frustrating. If you're living in love, you really love life and you love people, all you're seeing all day long is situation, because that's what you're telling your brain to do. It's really simple. You tell your brain, I am successful all day long. It's going to give you more things to be successful at, and it's going to clarify your thought process. This is what I mean. This is what it's hard for people to understand. Even though it's written right in front of them, like the people in the police videos, it's clarified in every law exactly why they're getting pulled over, but they still insist upon saying, I don't understand. It's not supposed to be this way. Ignorance is bliss, I tell people. Say, look, let go, man. Let go of the past. Let go of what happened to you. Let go of who hurt you. It's you time, not me time. Me time is kind of irritating, but it's you time now. Realize who you are. Realize what you're attracting. Follow that simple plan that the late, great Bob Proctor gave us, and many others have given us, and which I share with you guys. It's really simple. And if you want proof, like I said in the very beginning, look up successful quotes of people who've accomplished so much in their life. That's proof right there. You don't need it written. It's right there. Proof's in the pudding there, Meatball. But guys, really, really, spend the weekend, really decide. Most of you have already done that. You already know what you want. You just got to make the conscious choice and consciously think about it constantly. Did I say a lot of C's in there? And really implement the simple facts of what the late, great Bob Proctor gave us. He gave us a recipe. It's up to you to follow it. You can tweak it, indeed, which I have in many occasions. But I can honestly say, I'm living proof of a complete turnaround. That's why I come to you guys as the proof of a turnaround, just by a change in your thought process, guys. So enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend. Hopefully be back here on Sunday. I got a new show planning for you guys. America's Mentor _radio on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube. Much love for the jacks and views on my shorts and the followers on YouTube, guys. Hashtag America's Mentor. Enjoy your Friday, guys. Take some you time, man. Understand how special you are. Understand how important you are. You deserve everything you've always wanted, because you can have it all. You really can, because it's already starting. The minute the thought's in your mind, it's there. You just got to keep watering it with the right frequency, the right vibration, and most importantly, the right mindset to bring it to pass, guys. Enjoy your Friday. I'll talk to you guys soon, man.